Hi friends, this is Rakesh. Now we are going to see what is an interface and what are the ways of implementing the interface and how to declare an interface, and is interface can be extended by Java, and then we would see the real-time examples, real-time programmatic examples for interface. So before moving to that, first we will see what is an interface. I think most of you have some computer, had laptop. For every laptop or computer, you would see some HDMI port. HDMI port. This HDMI port functionalities are universally constant. So, if there are 14 pins in HDMI, each pin has some functionality defined by some set of people, and it is globally accepted. So, if the first pin is an output pin, it gives a 5-volt output, and second pin is an input pin. It gets 2 volts input, like that. So here the functionalities are defined. Anyone can manufacture HDMI wires using the functionality, because since the functionalities are defined, anyone can manufacture. If I am the manufacturer, HDMI manufacturer, so I have been in this field for 10 years, so I could manufacture HDMI wires easily. If suppose a new manufacturer comes into this industry, and he just reads the functionalities. So first pin is the output pin that takes 5 volt, and second pin is input pin that takes 2 volts, like that. So since the functionalities are defined, the manufacturer can easily manufacture HDMI pins. Any new manufacturer who comes into this industry can easily manufacture. That's the major reason why interface is there in the outside world. Similar to that, we have interface in Java also. In Java, we would see by explaining each pointer in detail. Collection of abstract class. So we have already talked more about abstract methods in the previous videos. So if you haven't watched, please watch those videos and come to this video. So here, before going to that, we have created an interface using interface keyword. For creating a class, you need to put a class keyword and then class name. Here interface name, and then the methods that we are defining inside the interface are always abstract. Even if you specify or not, it's not a matter, because Java automatically treats the method declaration that are present inside the interface as abstract. So that's the first point example. See, first point explanation. And cannot instantiate an interface. Classes can be instantiated, but interface can't be instantiated. If you're trying to create an object for an interface, what it would tell is, since it contains abstract interface and abstract cannot be instantiated. The reason is you can't instantiate interface. You can instantiate implement a class that implements the interface, but you can't instantiate raw interface. And then what this third point is telling is interface design. Since it is not a class, we can't create any constructor for an interface. All the methods in an interface are abstract. That's okay. I have already explained the first point. So an interface cannot contain instance fields. If you are trying to create a field using private access specifier, private int I equal to 0. This IE tells is modify private not allowed here, because when the fields are variables that are present inside the interface are always public, static, final. So you know more about public. We will talk more about static and file in the upcoming videos. So, and then what's the next point is, an interface is not extended by class, it is implemented by a class. Yes, you can't extend an interface. For example, if your class circle area, if you try to put extends, what it will show is no interface expected here, because it is an interface can't be extended. It can only be implemented. Sorry, typo. So if you want to implement extend interface, what you can do is you can create another interface and you can extend. This is This is 100% legal in Java because you can extend an interface using an interface, but you can't extend an interface in a class. You can only implement an interface in a class. So here we have a class called class circle area, and we have implemented interface. Whenever you implement interface, you need to override all the methods that are present inside the interface. Here get welcome message are the two abstract methods that need to be overridden in this circle area class. So if you comment those, if you remove those overridden methods, what it will show is circle area is not an abstract, and that's not override abstract methods area in the interface. You need to override these methods. So once, and then what comes is we have created a circle area object, circle area, and using that object we have invoked two methods, get welcome message and get area. When we try to execute this, we will see the following output. So what it tells is we have implemented interface using some class called circle area. If suppose the circle area implementation is not nice, and if you are trying to create a new class called circle area 2 or refine the circle area, and you are trying to implement using interface, so this implementation is not good, then you can use that class implementation. That's the flexibility interface allows. You can plug in or plug out any class at any point of time without affecting the functionality. That's the motto of the interface. Thanks for watching. At the topmost at the end of the video, you would see channel icon at the topmost corner. Please click on that for subscribing the channel. At the bottommost corner, you would see related videos link. Please click on that for watching related videos.